everybody, Hope here at Imbalance. And last week, if you watched the video, I showed you some uses for the foam roller to clear out some stuff, some soreness, some tight muscles, and gave you an idea of where to find them and what to look for. So if you didn't check that, go to last week's video and take a look at that. Today I have just some exercises that can normally be done without the foam roller, but just makes it a little bit more challenging. Kind of brings a whole new dynamic to just regular everyday body weight exercises. So starting out here with a little bridge, lying down on your back, starting with both feet on top. So you can start here, arms just down by the hips, open up through the collarbone. You can start here just lifting up, just basic pelvic curl, basic bridge, peeling up and lowering down. So you'll feel automatically your hamstrings start to kick in a little bit more than maybe they would with your feet on the floor. It's a little bit unstable. You've got that curved surface, so your body has to work a little bit harder. You can go and do single leg bridge here. Keep the other leg lifted. Just make sure your hips stay square up towards the ceiling. And then you can also go in for some little heel kicks out here. So extending the legs, bending the knees, extending out, and you're really gonna feel your hamstrings and your glutes start to kick in here. Try to keep your hips lifted as the legs extend and then come back down. You can also try that with single leg. It gets pretty intense there in the hamstrings, but it's a really good exercise. The next one here is going to be just kind of a variation of tendon stretch you might do on the reformer or maybe on the mat without the foam roller. So the foam roller is going to have to start a little closer to your knees so you have a little bit of room to roll around on it. If it's too close to your heels, you're going to lose it. So let's say closer to your knees or around your calves, and then bring your hands to the floor. So fingers are facing in towards your hiney. Lift up out of the shoulders. Now you're going to get a great chest over here. So in addition to the abdominal work, you're going to really get a good stretch across the chest, across the biceps. So we'll start by lifting up here. So we're going to pull the foam roller in, scoop the belly up, and lift the hips back. And then push back out in front, open the chest, lift the hips. On the exhale, so use your breath here, pull the belly to the back. And then press open the hips, open the chest. This one is really great. You can feel the abdominals working, you can feel the shoulder girdle working. It's really a whole body exercise. And then you will get a really good stretch at the end. The last one I'm going to show you is just a little side bridge work, or side plank work. Bringing the elbow up underneath the shoulder. Kind of stagger the legs. You can go one on top of the other, but it gets a little bit unstable and you kind of lose the whole effectiveness of the workout, of the exercise. So stagger your legs just a little bit. And then again, don't start too close to the feet or you're going to lose the foam roller. So maybe somewhere around your shins. And then lift up to side plank here. Now just holding it is a challenge in and of itself, but if you want a little bit more, you can add some little knee pulls here. So try not to shift your hips, keep your hips square towards the front, and just bend the knees, pull the foam roller in, and then extend. And then obviously you would do it on the other side. You can go a little bit further, come up onto the hand and do it that way. It does get a lot into your shoulder girdle, so it's going to be more on your wrist. So maybe start with the elbow and then you can kind of progress from there. So stick around, we've got one more video for some more exercises next week using the foam roller.